Hey everyone, this is Nishat and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great, and in today's video basically I'm going to talk about the Stephen King books that I wish to read in future. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So basically, I had heard a lot about Stephen King and his books. He is one of those writers who has kind of experimented with like all of the genres that are present in literature, and all of his books have been a success. Like a writer whose books, like most of his books, have been kind of adapted into movies. What more can I say about this writer? But yes, I never thought of giving a try. I never thought of reading his books, but when I watched his movies, like the adaptations of It and Salem's Lot and Pet Sematary, the older version obviously, I was like, okay, now I should definitely go for Stephen King, because Stephen King has that capability to give me that scare element to kind of scare me to death. So yeah, I thought of reading his books. Now, starting off with the books that I wish to read, the first book that will come in my list is Cujo. Now, Cujo is a book about this loving dog who suddenly turns into this maniac, this mad dog who becomes a threat to the existence of the people in which the people of the town in which they are basically living, Cujo and his owner. And Cujo's attitude towards people, his turning into this mad dog, is something which is very, not very incredible, I would say. Yes, it is credible, but we don't know why did he actually turn into this maniac, even though the blurb says that he turned into this maniac after he was beaten by a bat. But as I can decipher, maybe there's something supernatural related to it, maybe something psychological related to it, maybe it is something which is kind of, a mystery is lurking behind, so we don't know what it's actually. And I'm basically very interested to read it, because after all, it's a story of this loving dog who is turning into this maniac, and just cannot stand dogs being this kind of treated like this and all. But yes, it's going to be a very disturbing novel, and I'm just planning to read it. The second book that I will just love to read is Salem's Lot. Now, Salem's Lot is a book about vampires, and here we see vampires to be these scary monsters who have the sole intention of sucking your blood and killing you. So the vampires that have been portrayed over here are not handsome and sweet like Robin Pattinson and also like Ian Somerhalder. So yeah, they're this very terrifying monster who are basically seen during the night, and they are terrifying. Like, they have this ability to kind of scare you, and they have this appearance which is truly abhorrent, very monstrous, and I truly want to read this book, man. I just want to read this book because it's going to give me true scare, like it's going to terrify me a lot. Okay, so the next book is It by Stephen King, obviously. Now, I believe most of you have already watched the movie. It is about this creature who kinds of terrifies the children in a town named Derry, and he appears before them in the form of their nightmares. So if, for example, a child is having the nightmare, like he is afraid of snakes, then he would kind of appear before them in the form of a snake. And what he basically does is, like, he scares his victim and then he kills them. So basically what he's done, but his usual appearance is in the form of a clown, and his name is Pennywise. So like, it's also very scary, I believe, because after all, it's a story of this creature, and we don't know what this creature is all about. Is it someone who is belonging to this earth? Is he a ghost, or whether he is like the physical manifestation of something deadlier? Like as I said, that he has this usual appearance of a clown. So whether the clown was a person beforehand, and why is he kind of so hateful towards his children, and why does he kind of kills them? These are the questions that actually comes up when we're talking about it. Now this book is very thick, obviously, because of the fact that this story obviously concerns this creature, but at the same time it concerns about a group of children who actually fight with this creature. And it is written with a time period of 27 years. He is like they are fighting with this evil at their childhood as well as in the adulthood. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this as well. Okay, so the next book is Carrie. Now Carrie is was Stephen King's first novel, like it was his debut novel, and this concerns a girl named Carrie who was constantly bullied by her classmates because of her appearances and all. And later on we find that she's taking revenge from them. Also, there's another element in the story, which is like Carrie's mother is highly religious. Maybe she kind of do something voodoo and black magic, and she's very protective with respect to Carrie. Now it's very interesting to find how this girl, like she was this normal girl obviously, but she turns into this girl who has now abilities and power, and she's taking revenge from people. So how does she gains her power? How and why she becomes this person is something that we need to explore upon. Now one thing that I can understand is like this book is kind of analysis, it's psychoanalytic in nature, and Stephen King is delving deeper into the theme of bullying, like what does bullying does to a person, and what are the sentiments and emotions that erupts in their mind when they are bullied. So yeah, I'm just very interested to read the basic supernatural element that is present in the book. Also, I want to learn deeper about bullying and what are the consequences of being bullied. Okay, so the next book is Pet Sematary, and trust me, I am very excited to read about this book. It is again about pets. Basically, it's about a cemetery where pets are buried, but it's kind of very different because after this pets are buried, pets including dogs, cats, any kind of pet that you have basically in your house, they return after burying them. Like they are dead and they return from the realm of death, the realm of death. And after returning from death, after becoming alive, or maybe it's like the spirit, I don't know what it is, they are no more this fluffy cute animals that they used to be. They turn into this gruesome cruel animals who are bloodthirsty and would kill you. So I'm basically very interested to read this book. Okay, so the last book that I truly want to read by Stephen King is The Shining. Now this is a book which would not actually give you a lot of scary elements. Like you won't feel as if it's like scaring you to death, as I said before, and you won't find any kind of scary element within itself. But yes, it's a book which is highly psychoanalytical in reason, in logic, and also in its theme. And it's about a child who can actually see things like which others can't see. Like he can see ghosts, he can see spirits, and he has this very ability, like which is kind of like it distinguishes him from other characters and other people around him, even from his parents, and he calls them as shining. Now this book kind of concerns this child and his parents, and like how they were stuck in a hotel, and through the help of his shining, how he kind of understands what was going on in the hotel, what were the spirits that were hidden in the hotel, and it's his struggle basically to come out of that hotel and save his family from the elements or the entities that are lurking behind in the hotel. So yeah, it's again this interesting. As I said, that it's a very slow paced book, so you need to read it very slowly, just like any other Stephen King books. And I basically didn't know where to start off. Like, I just took up Dreamcatcher, but I would ask you people to kind of suggest me any book of Stephen King that would actually give me the very terror that I'm looking for. Like, please do give me any recommendation that you have. You're welcome to give me and advise me. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comment section any recommendations, and I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye.